What is going on, guys? It's your boy Solana Dali here. Always, we're teaching you everything crypto and about meme coins, obviously on Solana. Um, Guys, today I'm going to be showing you how you can make easy profits. And yes, I'm saying easy profits because they genuinely, in my opinion, are, or this method at least, is one of the easiest ways to make money. And I actually pretty enjoy it. Right, before we get started, we're obviously using BULLX, by far the best trading bot. Just go to the referral in the description and use BULLX if you want to trade the exact same way I'm trading right now in this video. Essentially, what we're going to be doing in this video is buying slow cooks. Now, essentially what a slow cook is a token that's been out for, you know, a pretty while. Like, say for example, I'll pick out this token, 17 hours, right? And it still hasn't bonded. Cat, right? So these slow cooks can actually make you a ton of insane profit because at one point the community kind of builds, and when people don't want to kind of sell these projects and the developer is still there or the bumps are still running, etc., this is a pretty easy way to print that 2 or 3x, or even print that 50x, for example. Now, what I will say, guys, is you're gonna have to set sell limits, and you're gonna have to sell them appropriately and not get greedy. Let me just check out this token real quick while we're watching it. This is doing some crazy volume, bro. I don't know what it is, but it's called losing. What is it? Losing lots of money. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. 36 minutes ago. Tired of losing lots of money. Dex paid, losing lots of money. It's a funny token, you know. I actually might be tempted to invest if it bottoms out a little bit more. We'll see what happens here, right? We'll just check if the DEX is actually. Hey, the DEX is actually paid. We'll go to DEX screener here. We're just gonna have a look, right? This isn't exactly that, but I'm live trading right now just to show you different examples of different projects that you can do. Now, for example, here it's not boosted, so that for one being a bad thing. If your project isn't boosted and you're buying it, can be very scary, and genuinely can be very scary. Right, anyways, pump vision, I'll walk you through it. Right. Number one thing, dev holding 4% max. That's the filter I'm using. I don't like moonshot tokens. I never have liked moonshot tokens. Personally, I just think pump fund tokens are by far the best. That's just my personal opinion. Now, token age, if you want to look for slow cooks, 45 minutes minimum at least, right? And honestly, to be honest, it's kind of up to you what market cap, but I don't like getting into tokens over 30k. It just screams like less profits or whatever. So I'm gonna stay off there, and I'm just gonna do it the way I usually do. Right. Let's see this token, by the way. It's still actually kind of kicking off. It's had a few legs down and keeps going back up. It's pretty nice, honestly. I might trade it if I see it go down a little bit more, because this honestly could blow up and top up at like 120k or whatever. It's not doing that bad. Let's check the X. We're doing live trading at the same time. You can never miss out on profits. Right, anyways, see, it's still popping off a bit. Right, we'll click out of that. I'll pretend like we're not live trading anymore. Right, so for example, what do I look in a slow cook? Well, the ticker has to be really good, because one thing, if it's really slow, it's gonna have to have some sort of value if it's gonna graduate. So ticker has to be good, the meme has to be insane, right? If there's not a lot of volume going on, at least the meme has to be funny, relatable. It could make it anything like that. And then obviously holder percentages are huge. If there's something over 4%, really, you don't want it. If there's huge amount of insiders, you don't want it. I'm going to show you specific tokens that I could pick out and what I would do. Right, so for example, GM, not really one. Twerking, no. Caesar, no. Excuse me. True token, yes. Now, why do I think this is okay? Although it's pretty stagnant. So when you see a line like this, it really means nothing's been going on, and that's like 15 minutes of no buys. It's kind of crazy. Like, I think it would definitely rug quicker than it would actually make you money. So we're literally essentially just scanning tokens like this. Okay, Eggo's pretty funny, right? Let's check this out. It's egg doggies, right? It's called egg doggies. We'll check first of all if there's any copies of this. So Eggo. Has it been done before? This is the first one in the hour mark. It's at 26k, right? It's the same one, so it still does have the potential to run. It did, however, fall a bit, so it must have been farmed quite a lot. The dex has been paid, blah blah blah. So that's pretty good. We No, don't essentially have any other one exactly, but I could go egg dog. Let's see if egg dog is one. So we obviously have this egg dog here. It's pretty similar. It's not the exact same one. Have that egg dog. Right, no one's using that exact meme coin picture, which is a very good sign and it's promising because if they're using the same picture as you, then, or using the same picture, then it's pretty actually bad. Right, so you can see they ran it all the way up to 87k. It didn't bond, ran all the way down. So now I'm gonna buy here, right? I'm gonna buy one Solana. Now this is a pretty bottomed out chart, and this chart doesn't look exactly good like a slow cook because it's only an hour or whatever. This chart does look pretty bottom though. So what I will do is I'll go set limit, and I'll set my limit for around 23k, right? So 23k there. If it gets to 23k again, what's gonna happen is it's just gonna sell on its own. I'll probably lose like 30%, but I'll be happy out that I didn't lose a lot more than I could have lost, right? So realistically here, what I'm looking to happen is this chart kind of slowly starts to pick up or just picks up all at once and runs all the way back to bond. Now, it won't essentially always do that, and there is a similar one called Egg Dog, but you get the point. There is something similar that actually could make it run up. Not always going to happen, but it can. There you go. 5 Solana sell off, dude. That's rough. That's actually pretty rough right there. We'll go to holders. 5% still not getting out properly. Okay, right. So the 5%. Ooh, we see, right, our limit got hit, but the 5% actually got out, which was a really good thing. But at the same time, we ended up losing money because my limits were so tight. Now, it's not a bad thing because this might go down again, and then whose fault is it if it is? Me. I'd rather lose a small amount than lose something huge, and it just keeps getting worse. Like now, there you go, 16k. It keeps going down, so it's actually gone down even more. And the thing is, I wouldn't usually buy a thing like this, but um, just for the simple reason it hit 80k and they had the dex paid and whatever, I could afford a little risk when the holder was like, holders were a little bit higher in the count. Now, what I would say is you just pick a few coins like this and you let them grind. Now, I seen one earlier on today I really liked. I think it's gone by because there's so many graduating tokens. It was one called Epic, right? And I really liked it. I actually didn't end up making money on it because I sold because I was on live stream and kind of have to entertain everyone, but you know how it is. There you go. Like I bought a 30k and the exact same thing happened, right? So it was at 60, kind of stagnated out. That's what you're looking for though. You're looking for it to kind of just hop around, hit a baseline, then bounce back up. Went to 90k. We got unlucky, we sold because we were on live stream or whatever, and I was rushing my trades, but it's perfectly fine. So now I'm gonna pick two or three coins, right, that I think have actual potential to run up, and from them three or four tokens, we're gonna leave them. We're gonna buy 0.25 maybe each, and you're gonna have to check yourself if I actually made profit with them doing this or did I lose out. Now the thing is, you always have to be patient, dudes. You can't just assume you're gonna make profit on your first one. More than likely you're going to lose profit a few times or you're going to gain. But in the long run, if you're picking out the reasonable tokens that I'm showing you, like Rocky, for example, right? This has been done. This has been done so many times. 30% insider. No, I don't want it. Say YMCA, young man, right? That's a totally different thing. So you're obviously not going to bid for that. It's a bad ticker and there's nothing going for it. You're going to have to keep looking until you actually pick out a token that you think is good. Now, 1111 Make a Wish, that's just on the basis of today. As you can see, it got ran up to 60k and then it fell all the way back down to 10k. But I think this is pretty good. No, because it kind of ran its trajectory or whatever. And usually when, tokens run up like that, all of a sudden they'll fall just as fast. Now, here, right? Good ticker. Let's just see how it's going. Running pretty okay. I mean, there was a bit of funny business going on there, but then it went to 7k, ran up to 32, kind of stagnated. Would I not buy this? No, I genuinely would if the holders aren't. Look, holders aren't terrible. It's bundled a little bit as we can kind of tell. There's 3%ers in, so maybe we'll search for a better token, right? And I'm going to keep looking at this until I actually find something that I reasonably like. The chart looks decent. It's not too nuked, or if it is nuked, it's not like the worst thing in the world. Now, if you look at this one, it's same thing, sort of 60k, and then it just drops straight down to 30. We don't like that. has a good ticker, but you know, at the end of the day, we're looking for something better. Deportio is fine, but we're not gonna go for that because it's just called Deportio after all. Let's see. Twerking, Lara Croft, Truth. See, the thing is, sometimes there isn't any good tickers, and you're just gonna have to kind of wait, where you're gonna have to scan the higher amounts or the lower amounts. What I would say is, if I got a chance to buy any of these tokens on the very right here, I genuinely don't think I would buy any of them, like the last ones that have graduated, like that Lara Croft and all that shit. I really think it's bad. Now this one, once we are not the same. This one maybe I would buy, right? Just for the simple fact that, yeah, I knew it. I was guessing that this chart looked great, and it obviously did. Like, I mean, could you really fault this chart? Not really. It's literally just like a straight diagonal, which obviously is lovely and it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna try pick out at least one meme before we go, but sometimes it can be hard and it can be a very dry spell. We also have this coin called Alt Season. It's trying to bounce back. It's doing pretty good actually, and I know some guys that are running it up, so shout out to them. It's doing pretty good. Bull 2024. I mean, U token, but has high insider snipes, so that's another thing we're kind of trying to stay away from. Funny thing actually, the best token that I've ever sniped was, or on live stream, yeah, or not on live stream, sorry, on YouTube, on a video. I made like 4 Solana in the space of like, I think it was like 15 minutes, which was kind of crazy. Obviously, we made bigger profits than that, but on just recording a video and simply, you know, the way I just trade live and I teach you guys basically anything, it's just free flow. It was pretty cool. I actually am gonna go for anything, right. I'm gonna practice goodwill. I think there isn't anything major here that I'm looking at that I really like get my attentions caught from. Maybe this one, which was the dip, but I mean, like, the way that's just going downhill and everyone's getting out, it kind of looks like cheaters just keep cheating. We'll have a look. Maybe one more scan. I mean, liquid isn't the worst. We'll open that one. Point of view, POV. That's not a bad one actually. I didn't even notice that. So we'll check these two out, right? So, I mean, this just ran one leg up, which pretty much isn't actually that bad, right? It started at 11 and it went to 3. It hasn't done much volume. There hasn't been any volume in 6 hours actually, which is nuts. But it's not the worst to be honest. If someone was the CTO, obviously you need to pay attention to stuff like that. Now this token got ran to 30k, 15k point of view. Now let's see if there is any point of view actual memes, because if there is, then you know we're not gonna go out there and do that. I mean, there's only a few POVs and none of them actually ran. I don't think any of them graduated. So okay, this POV ran. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. And what's this picture? This is totally different art. Uh, Pin by Brianna. Pepe the King Prawn. Right, let's just see if Pepe the King Prawn ever ran. Pepe the King Prawn. Yeah, it's been ran before, but nothing really serious. Now, I'm probably not gonna buy it just for the sake of this video, guys, because I do want to, go through the whole thing of safe trading, and as you can see, I'm really not seeing much that I would invest in myself, and sometimes it can be hard to find slow cooks, but they're the easiest things to find profit. Once you find these like beautiful charts that are just going diagonal slowly, or kind of like slowly just up and down, you just got to be patient. You're gonna make a good profit. Now maybe this one we can make a profit off, right? What's going on here? There's okay, someone just sniped 11% of the whole thing. That is actually kind of nuts. 11% is crazy, bro. Come on, bro. Why would you even do that? Who's gonna genuinely buy this token after you snipe 3%? If he sells, then I'd probably buy in. I want to see if this is a proper sniper or if it's just, yeah, this is a proper sniper. So I mean, that sucks that they did buy it, but at the end of the day, they got to be making a pretty penny as well. Right. Anyways, guys, you got the point. I'm not gonna ape in something just for the sake of aping. I'm trying to teach you guys safe trading, and especially when you're just trying to make these easy profits, you do not want to fall for these really bad trades. Now, this one, for example, it's actually pretty decent. Squirrel, right? Let's see this. Squirrel. It's done 1 hour ago, or it's done long ago, and it's not the same one. This one genuinely isn't bad. If we go to Pump Fun and we can check they have a lot of artwork done for it. Peanuts, they're actually selling a bunch, or they're showing off a bunch of art. 3% is the max. Yeah, excuse me. That actually looks pretty decent, right? So we're gonna pick this one out, right? We're gonna buy not two Solana, but we're gonna buy one Solana. We're gonna try see if this hits a resistance around this area. I'll press sell limit 100%. We'll sell 100% around the 18k mark, right? I feel like that's the appropriate place to actually set that limit. Oh, it hit a good resistance, Someone bought 5 Solana worth. That's crazy. It's obviously a little bit of a farm action there, but um, look, if you see it now, we can go to this and we can make 1.15 profit or 0.15 profit. We're not going to do that. We're going to set a limit and we're going to go for a 2x. So that would be around this area right here, right? 56k. We'll set it as that. We'll leave it there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're new around here, go on Twitter or x.com/Solana Dali. It does help me out if you guys do support me on there. We're on 3.25k followers, which is awesome, guys. We're growing so quickly. I appreciate every single one of your supports. Thank you so much, guys. I hope this video was good for you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.